have been supporting this channel, my channel members, and for those of you that donate, I cannot thank you enough. It really, really does help the channel to keep going, and I just truly am deeply grateful for every single one of you. Thank you. Okay, lovely Leos, let's begin. Leo, Leo, Leo. Okay. First thing I see, there's something here that you've had to dust off. You know, dust off and try again. It's all good. You are great, even a master at getting up again and trying again. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying. It's like you see, yeah, okay, this is great. This is an opportunity for me to do it again and so much better. And you do it better because you learn from the mistakes that had, you know, whatever it was, if you're working on something, writing something, anything, you know, the next time round, you know what to do. I do see that you've been recharging your batteries or trying to like feel, you know, full with like giving yourself fuel again for something that is your passion. You've had to perhaps leave something alone for some time just because of like lots of other distractions in life and responsibilities and relationships for some of you that got in the way. And now it's saying that soon it's coming to a point where you're like, I cannot ignore this anymore. It is my passion. It is what I love. I need to connect to it in whatever kind of capacity, but it does show that it is quite important for you to do that, because it is a love of yours and you're very good at it, and it just, if it brings any kind of happiness, it's worth doing, you know. So it's like, it's also, for some I see it marks an anniversary of something. It could be the amount of years that you realize, oh, this is the last time I actually got in contact with this thing, with this passion of mine, or it's been whatever it is, but it feels like it's very poignant at this moment. It's very, you know, opens up your eyes, and there's no time like the present. That's what it's showing. For some of you, you could be dealing with others that, dealing with some other egos around you. There's something here that, you know, you're having to deal with some people's egos, that a little annoying, I guess, is what I'm seeing. You know, you're very good at being able to see, okay, this person has a very big ego, it's really kind of getting in the way, there's no need to be how they are, kind of thing. You're good at, you know, reading the room, reading the person, and knowing how to work with that and deal with that and so forth. It does say to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Know how to protect yourself. Keep an emotional distance from those types. It's not you, but I see like you could be in between two others that have an ego clash. Maybe that's something specific that's showing up here, but yeah, you have better things to focus on, you know, and other things to maybe worry about. Not because of this kind of pettiness. Sometimes I think the reason why it's shown because sometimes it does consume your energy, but there is a detachment, kind of cutting that cord and walking away from it as well. And there's something here also talks about dispelling rumors. You're catching it before it spreads, and so that's like done, you know, before it can actually be anything. No nonsense. You're taking like a no nonsense approach. Somebody is coming with a gift, like flowers or something like that, opening up their heart to you, and they're very, very giving and generous. There is a lot of love. It's like there's something that they have improved on. If it was something to do with their behavior or habit or something, I do see an improvement. Because you have certain, you're not just going to say yes to anybody. And it's going to sometimes, it has to have a lot more meaning than just something on the surface here. So somebody around you is trying, is putting in the effort also. You will find exactly where you belong. That's what I'm seeing here. Home is where the heart is, but you're also seeing and feeling and knowing where you belong, which means many people don't get that chance. You're reaching a wish fulfillment there. It could be maybe you decide to move to a certain place by whatever year or time, or where you are right now. It's such a strong feeling of that knowingness, of that security. I also do see something that felt like it was lacking that you're going to have an abundance of. That lack of abundance no more. I do sense abundance. The Six of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Eight of Pentacles. Six of Cups, the Judgment, and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, something that is a love of yours. Here we go. It's completely coming through here. Here with the Six of Cups, that this shows there is that knowingness, a coming together, something that is really aligning for you, something that is you very true to you, something that has always been very genuine, and it's coming back to you. It is returning, remembering your soul's purpose. Your purpose. And there's going to be a lot of clarity and very important decisions coming through. Very strong soul connection, and it's like if you make the decision from here on, here with the Eight of Pentacles, it will be so worthwhile because you're going to be able to, I was talking about that knowingness, and that you have this security coming in. If you work for yourself, I see a lot of independence here. You could be getting more clients, or just more, your finances becoming more in control of your finances. The Empress, more control of your finances. The Five of Cups. I feel like pulling out one other card. Let me do that. I feel like pulling out. All right, and we have the Death card here. Wow. Okay. By the way, the Eight of Pentacles, I do get it is something that's going to make you feel very relieved. It's something that is starting to pay off. And more in control. Here we have the Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Death card. Sometimes here being the Empress, sometimes being the strongest person in your family or around you and your friends, sometimes it could feel like you are on your own. And I was talking about something that is lacking, that's going in abundance, that's also coming through. And you want to share these things, but there's something here, with the Five of Cups that shows, even though these things could be growing beautifully for you, there is a change in the energy when it comes to love. We were seeing there is a certain kind of pattern that's also changing, by the way, when it comes to connection, a deep connection with someone else, for the better. Things always felt a little bit off balance, and you always wished that, yes, okay, great, I got this increase, or I'm in a good place, but there was always a but. Something felt like, again, with that lack. But realizing, oh gosh, yeah, I need to be in this place first within me in order for things to really start transforming. Here with the Two of Cups, very strong, full cups here. And once you turn around, you are ready for this deep transformation, personal transformation. The energies around you are transforming. Your life is transforming. I was saying, to adding that fuel that you need, recharging, and you're not settling either. So what I'm seeing, you don't want to settle. That's not the way you do things. And there's an end to be able for you to start this journey of yours. and realizing that, that everybody has their own journey. You don't have to follow anything traditionally or anything like that. I'm getting also a message about being very, very curious, which will help you also discover more things. But there's definitely a transformation in more than just one area of your life. Look at this. We have the Nine of Cups. I love this. This transformation needs to take place. Because here with the Nine of Cups, you have that wish fulfillment as I was talking about. But you're needing to make those changes first, and you get this. And you will feel more than satisfied rather than feeling disappointed and that lack. It is a gain. It is a gain. And that strength as well, that strength, that independence, that courage, things are coming together in the area of relationships, in the area of work. It's extremely fulfilling here. I love it. I feel like a lot more peace at this point. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so very much. Very, very full and looking at things more optimistically also. It's like something here is going to start to get you going. It's all come out, what I've said. I love it.